Hi, this is Eric Stromquist. I've been very curious about the Nest thermostat, so I decided to actually order one. I ordered this online at the Apple store and got it the next day. So anyway, I thought I'd record me installing the Nest thermostat. Pack the box and see what we have in the Nest box here. Okay. One of the best things about Apple products is unpacking the box, because they usually do a great job with packing. Okay, so we have the Nest box here, which we're getting ready to unpack. Let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Okay, there's our Nest thermostat right there. So let's take that out of the box. Here's what it looks like in the back. And let's see what else is in the box here. Alright, we have instructions. I don't know about you, I don't like instructions very much. This is supposed to be intuitive, so let's see if we can do it without the instructions. Alright, and here it looks like we have our sub base. Oh, wow, we got a cool little looking screwdriver here. And we got 2 screws. Let's see what else we got. Looks like we got a couple of wiring plates here. And some more screws. Let's take a look at these wiring plates. So there's one wiring plate. And it looks like we got a couple other wiring plates here. Okay, so, see if there's anything else in the box. Nope. Oops, maybe there was. Alright, cool. So here's, looks like we got a sub base. We got the thermostat itself. Okay, so here's the thermostat I'm going to be replacing. It's one of my favorite companies, Honeywell, but we're going to pull this out in my house and we're going to replace it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kill power on this thermostat. Okay, so it's very important anytime you work with electronics to kill the power. And at this stage of the game, I'm going to remove the base. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so the base is off, and here's our thermostat. Now, what I like to do is I just like to take a picture with my iPhone of what the wiring's like. That way I can refer to it later on. So I'm going to take a quick picture here. I'm going to zoom in. Cool, so we'll double check that. Okay, so now I can look and see how everything's wired up. One of the really cool things is this Nest screwdriver kit, which came in the package. This is really cool. I take the top off. I have different types of screw heads here. Looks like I'm going to need a flat head to undo the wiring on my existing thermostat. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put the top back on. And let's just take the wires loose right here. So now I've got the wires loose, so now I'm just going to take the sub base loose. I can use the same screw head for that as well. Now we have the old sub base off, so now we need to put a new sub base on. So I'm going to look at these adapter plates, and let's just see how this one would line up right here. I think this is going to do the trick for us. So bring our wiring through here. And take my new screws and I put my new sub base over the top of the wiring package here. One of the really cool features here, I don't know whether you can see or not, but you actually have a little level that's right here on the Nest thermostat, which is really cool. So basically I'm going to take the screws, screw this in to the wall. Okay, so now I've got my sub base mounted, and now I just need to perform the wiring and wire the new thermostat up. Just basically pull it, it's got a little push pin, you push it down to work it in, and it goes right in there, which is great. So nice fit there. It goes to my ground, or G, which is right here. The blue wire goes to Y. The white wire goes to W. Okay, cool. So now we have everything wired up, and we actually don't need a jumper between R and RC, so we're good to go. So now the moment of truth. Let's put our Nest on and see how she works. Okay, so the thermostat's mounted. Let's turn the power back on and see. Okay, so it looks like I can use the ring here to go around and adjust different parts of the Nest. So let's start with, okay, setup. Connect the internet to the remote control, updates local weather, so we can just hit enter to connect. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to set my wireless network up. So I go down to the wireless network and I just basically hit enter. And you can see it's trying to connect with my wireless network, Tango 1. Okay, so now Nest is actually connected to my network. It says press to continue. All right, it's checking for Nest updates to see if there are any. Okay, so we're good. So the internet is set up. Now it's asking to set our heating and cooling up, which we'll do. So we'll come in, and this is kind of a cool feature. It's actually showing me where, how it's wired. So it's actually, I guess, detecting what we have wired up. So you can see that we got one heat, one cool, and a fan. You continue on that. So we got an installed heating, cooling fan. And what type of heat do you have? I actually have gas. I'm going to bring it down. What type? We have a forced air system. Okay, my heating and cooling is now set up. Now it's asking for my location. So what's my zip code? So 3, 0. Okay, so we've got the zip code in, so now it knows where we're located. It's asking if it's home or business. This is home. Is there one or more thermostats in this home? And the answer to that is yes. And name of your thermostat, we're going to call this the bedroom Nest. And looks like we're good. Now it's asking about temperature. Should Nest begin by heating or cooling your home? Well, it's July here in Atlanta, so definitely cooling. And what are the lowest and highest temperatures you'd like when you are away? So heat to 50 and cool to off. I think we want to leave that at 50. The cool, we don't want to necessarily leave that. We want to maybe have the cool be 85. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so your adjustments help Nest learn the preferred temperature and schedule. Continue. Nest temperature sensors will calibrate automatically during usage. Okay, we're okay with that. And according to this, we're finished. So there we go. So now the Nest is trying to control to 75 degrees. And that's it. So I actually installed a Nest thermostat. All right, this is Eric Stromquist from Stromquist Company and Control Trends saying, check out the Nest. If you need to control it or measure it, Stromquist & Company has a control solution for you. With over $2 million of inventory between our Georgia and Florida locations, an easy-to-use online ordering platform, same-day shipping, and a factory-trained team of controls experts to answer your questions, Stromquist & Company continues in its tradition of offering great service and great products.